guys, enough talking. I'm going to get right into the physics and the math that shows why the Eagles offensive line and Jalen Hurts and Jason Kelce are so effective at a 90% conversion rate at the 1 yard mark. So we're going to break it down with some software, right? All right, guys, to kick this off, I'm going to get right into our software. So we're going to be using, I know a lot of people like to pay for MATLAB or CAD or whatever, but a lot of people just don't realize that you can do something just as effective with Microsoft Paint. So this is also just something that a lot of college people use. So I'm going to go ahead and draw the line of scrimmage. All right, we have, I'm going to switch over to a marker. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make this green. All right, fast forward so I can set this offensive line. Yeah. All right, guys. So the offensive line is set up now. The defensive line is shown. So I'm going to go
ahead and break this down for y'all so you can understand just why all of this is so effective. So first of all, just so you can see what I'm drawing, this is my marker. I'm going to make it a little bit thicker for you guys so you can see. And I'm not sure how to do that, so you're just going to have to bear with me. All right, there it is. So yeah, there's a lot of things that go into
a good tush push. First of all, he needs to get his hands on Kelce's push. I know a lot of y'all are uncomfortable with that, but it is 2023, so we're going to have to get over that.
So then this guy is going to be pushing in this direction and this direction. Collision force, all right? So we're going to have a force calculation of force times mass times acceleration, okay? Those guys also going to be pushing here, all right? And then we have to look at this, look, too. So the gravitational pull is bringing them down in every direction that you can think of. I'm going to switch colors so everyone can see. All right, so we're going to switch over to purple here. And then there's a normal force, too. So imagine gravitational pull, all right, normal force back, all right? So he's pushing in. Normal force back. There's frictional force. Watch. A lot of you guys don't think about frictional force when you think of NFL football, but there's forces everywhere. Pressure. Okay, so you have to imagine this is
Jason Kelce's helmet. All right, so we're gonna make this big because he's got a big noggin. You gotta think he's been taking a lot of hits from Travis over the years when they're bouncing around the kitchen. Their mom's telling them to quit it out. And so yeah, then imagine, for example, this is Aaron Donald right here. Right, so he's pushing in too. So there's a lot of people pushing in. All right. But what you have to understand about Newton's laws is that for every reaction there's an equal exactly what the Eagles line needs to be doing in order to get that leverage underneath the defensive line so that they can get that push up in there. All right, so I'm gonna go outside. All right, guys, so I'm outside now. Something that you guys probably didn't know is that I had a game back when I was in middle school where I was actually leading tackler. I had 24 tackles. So, all right. So I'm pretty experienced with football. So here's what Kelce's doing so effectively, right? So they're lining up. The ball is right here. He's getting almost into a crawl, and then he's getting under the tree, right? But watch. This is where people don't understand is he's getting under it, and he's creating that. Remember that all those forces I was talking about? He's rotating. All right, so show that to you guys again right here. Under, rotation. And let me tell you why that's so effective, all right? Because when you have all these different forces, gravitational, normal, collisional, momentum, applied force, reapplied force, all right? What you end up having is a centrifugal atmosphere where any circular force outweighs every other force. And just one more time for demonstration, because I know a lot of y'all thought that the tree example wasn't that realistic. So Kelce, Aaron Donald, all right? So already look at how low to the ground Aaron Donald is, right? How would Kelce else get that leverage that he needs to get underneath him, all right? So Kelce's gonna get as low as he can to set up, right? So imagine this is the line of scrimmage, all right? Kelce's just going to start circling, all right? Every time you circle, you're bumping into other people. Imagine like a cell, all right? You have nucleus, and then you have different like cellular forces like protons and neutrons, all right? And it's all bumping into each other. Now, what that actually does is it creates a reaction called fusion, all right?
Holy fuck.
All right, guys, I know everybody's a little bit skeptical about the video because I didn't prove a lot of the mathematics that I did for the video. I'm going to be dropping them in the comments. I'm going to drop it at the end of the video too. And what I want you all to do is just check out my work and like, comment, drop a